Gearing up for the regional semifinal of the Bobcats versus the Quakers today, talking with a couple Cambridge seniors and pitchers on the staff. You guys have carried the Cats for a couple years here. Senior Jake Valentine, senior Andy Ogle. And before we get too far, guys, I'm going to give you a baseball. Okay. And when I call a pitch out, you're going to show me in the camera what your grip is. Fastball. Two-seamer, okay. Or four-seamer.
I got four-seam and two-seam.
And a two-seam. And a two-seam.
Yeah.
And the difference in that is how it moves?
Yeah. Two-seam, I guess. What does it, go in?
Yeah,
you throw it and it moves in, so different movement, I guess.
Away from a left-hander, in on a right-hander.
Yes.
Okay. How about the curveball?
I do.
Similar? Yeah.
I think so.
A little similar, yeah. Finger pressure on the seam, good. How about off speed, changeup?
Ooh. I do my changeup weird. I like to grip it on the two seam with the middle in the ring and then kind of just let my fingers.
So both of them a version of the circle change?
Yeah.
Now, when you release that, how do you release that?
I usually like to think about keeping my wrist kind of in a position where I want the ball to come off these two fingers, and I want it to kind of want to see the top of the ball spinning. I kind of want it to spin like a frisbee.
So what movement does that get?
A little bit of depth and then a little bit of run on it as well. Whenever I throw it really well, I get a lot of run on it, but yeah.
How about yours?
I just twist her in and
twist it in.
Yeah, and sometimes it drops this way, sometimes it goes this way.
You
Depends
got
on the day,
anything other pitches that you've been messing with?
I'd like to. I added a cutter this year to mild success. I kind of just grip it on the four seam, but I kind of go over to the horseshoe more, trying to put some more side spin on it. Just a different look to the righties, and a different look to the lefties, something breaking in. And then I also have a slider that I threw to all right success this year. Kind of added this year because I wanted something I didn't have as much vertical break because I throw a 12-6.
So you make Rogers use all five fingers?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How about you, Jake? Any other?
I got a sidearm fastball.
Yeah.
I can throw sidearm pretty hard. Yeah, and I can change that into a curveball too. So it kind of works like a slider, just comes across. But change the direction.
Now there's never been a pitcher, or probably ever a baseball player, that didn't mess around with a knuckleball a little bit. You guys, I'm sure you both tried to figure out how to throw and control and make that knuckleball dance a little bit, right?
Oh, I never did though. I mean, I tried a couple times, but I kind of suck at the knuckleball. I know there's a couple people on the team that throw it in warm up sort of rough, and it's a good laugh, but I never did, at least.
I tried a knuckle curve.
Knuckle curve.
Did that for about a couple games of Legion. That didn't work out.
Didn't have the control.
No, I think I hit like 2 batters in like one game, so I didn't. Wasn't good. No.
So let's talk about today's game a little bit. You guys have been here a little bit. You're seniors this year, but you were here as sophomores too. So not nearly maybe the level of nerves, but it's still special because it's your last year of high school and it's a big game and a chance to go really deep into the playoffs.
Yeah. I think that it's a very special thing to go once, and a lot of things have to line up correctly to go once. So to be able to go twice, it's really a great experience. But in like the pressure of it all, we've kind of had this idea that there's no more need to add pressure to the game. Like baseball is a hard enough sport. Go out there every single day, and pitch it well, field it well, and hit it well. That if you add some more pressure, it's really just not needed. So I feel like we've been keeping it light.
Yeah. Well, Jake is really good at keeping it light. Right? Probably the both of you, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I try not to keep it too much in the head. Just playing baseball, really.
When you're on the mound and you're throwing, what is your main focus there? You're looking at a spot in the glove. You're just trying to just throw it in there, or are you really picking a specific place?
In all honesty, I kind of just throw it, hope for the best. I mean, my curveballs, I like to place those because you kind of have to. But other than that, I just throw it and hope for the best. Sometimes it strikes.
Pitchers have an idea, but as a hitter, both you guys, I mean, there's not a baseball player that doesn't love to swing the bat. And you get up there any time, is there a particular time that you get to the plate and you just swing as hard as you can and try to hit a long way?
He does.
He does.
I've had to cut down the past, couple weeks on the swing because there for a while, anytime I was ahead in the count, it was I was trying to hit in the swimming pool at at Don Cost. I was trying to put it over the fence over there, but oh yeah, definitely. But I've had to, like I said, had to tone that back a little bit. You know what I mean? So
Well, you hit a home run this year, didn't you, Jake?
A scrimmage.
In the scrimmage.
Yeah, first scrimmage of the year. Actually, first at bat.
Probably weren't even trying to hit.
No,
a
I
home
really
run.
wasn't.
No.
Surprised me though, but home run's a home run. I'll take it.
Well, this isn't a team that's built on power, but it's more on let's put the ball in play, and there've been a lot of stolen bases, and it's kind of a fun game to play.
Mhm.
yeah, I think that. And I think it's funny because you see it's the difference between levels. In the MLB, it's all about this power and stuff. But then you get down to these high school levels, and I know there's some teams out there, like the Fort Fry field. They get a few home runs every year. But when you're playing at Don Cost, home runs really aren't a reality. But playing baseball the right way and fielding it well and running the bases well, and it's aesthetically pleasing to us, and I think the fans as well, and it's a fun game. You start to get those rallies and people on base, and then there's chaos. You're butting people over, and it's definitely a cool brand that we play.
Well, watching you guys a couple of times this year, and particularly online the other day after the big win, but you guys have a lot of emotion in the game, and there's a lot of excitement and guys jumping up and down inning to inning, but it seems like you're pretty loose in the dugout and even on the field.
Try to at least.
Is there anybody that's kind of, they're always that way?
Mostly just our bench players. That's really their job, is to keep us up. And when they're up in the bench, like in the dugout, it really helps. You can really feel it, especially when you're on the field pitching. You can definitely feel it. It's really nice.
Not feeling any pressure today. Just play baseball, right?
Mhm.
You've been doing this all your life.
Right.
That's all it is.
Right.
Yeah, just another baseball game.
Absolutely.
Well, good luck, and we wish you the best of luck today. And let's keep the season going a little bit more. A couple more weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Sounds
to
good.
me.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Thank
we'll
you.
be back with a couple more Cambridge seniors right after this.